You'd think I've got enough issues at the moment with dumpers, wouldn't you?
Don't you have a shipping container coming over here sometime soon, I think, maybe?
Well, if one ain't enough, two isn't too many. So here's the thing, yes, guess what's missing? And guess why? Because it's got the exact same problem as the other dumper.
It's a piece of junk!
But I have got an idea and I've got a solution, I think.
Bullshit!
I bought this because of what it comes with. Let me explain.
Come on then, Plato, enlighten me.
Alright, so this one here is the original steering column and box from my Thwaites dumper that I bought at the auction. Now, that is so badly damaged in there. We already had a look at it and it really is bad in there. Now, we'd let this soak for over a month in a bucket of diesel, taking it out, giving it a shake, cleaning all the debris out. And as I said, then we could see what was, well, was wrong with it. It's so badly scored and worn, and the ball bearings that broke up have damaged the actual worm in here, the worm gear. Now, this one is the steering box off the dumper that we've just purchased, and they're quite different. This is a much bigger unit. However, it does still turn. I can just show you. So you can still turn the wheel. Now, I don't think that's doing much down there. It's not actually moving this lever. So something may have come away or broke up. But I just think this is possibly one that can be rebuilt. That I really don't. But I think this one can be. So that's what we're going to try and do, is rebuild that. But will it go on my dumper or the one we've just bought? Don't know yet. But anyway, listen. I didn't buy the dumper for this or the dumper itself. I actually bought the dumper because it came with this. Now, this is what I actually bought. And in my sort of reckoning, I bought this and got the dumper and this other box, the original steering box for that, for free. That's how I look at it. Now, this is a left-hand drive steering box from an Aston Martin, apparently. So, same sort of make as all these. I know they're all different. But the main thing about this is, as I said, that you can see there, it's a left-hand drive box, like they all are. And, yeah, that is what I wanted. And the guy who owned the dumper we've just picked up, because that had sort of all fell apart or whatever's happened in there, he sought out a left-hand drive steering box that would work. And this is what he came up with. He got it, I think, from France, a seller in France.
Do you have a l'essence?
And as I said, I think it fits an Aston Martin. But obviously it's a bit shorter. But that's not an issue. That is really not an issue. Because I think that one is actually, compared to this one, let me just have a... We put that to there. Yeah, it's a little bit shorter actually, that one. So anyway, not a problem. Now, I'm thinking I could rig up a bracket, and if I can get this, the arm off the dumper, the original dumper, onto there, however we do that, we're away again. Just got to make a bracket up, which is simple enough, which goes underneath. We could be in business. But then, what do we do with the other dumper that we've just got? Now, once that's done, I'm going to have to say, get a steering box sorted, either of those two, the one I don't use on my dumper. And the reason I say my dumper is because this dumper, once I got the steering box on this one, that's going to go on a bit of a journey because somebody wants it.
Ooh, buddy, that thing reminds me of that sweet concrete buggy that I have. That would look really good up at the steam show as a good little runner around, you know, take it around the showgrounds, do a little flea market shopping with it. You know, you could throw all your purchases right in the hopper. Looks pretty handy. You got, don't you have a shipping container coming over here sometime soon? I think maybe I could start importing some equipment.
So, there we go. Like he hasn't got enough stuff already. Anyway, seriously though, for me, it was, you know, we got into that one dumper. We'd done, you know, the engine side of it, the injector and whatever, injector pump. We've got to sort the steering out. I could have found another box, substitute steering box or whatever. But when that opportunity came up, I thought, I've got the chance here to save 2 of those old Thwaites dumpers. And I'm all for that. Like I said, it's 2 more dumpers that aren't going to go to the scrap man. Like I said, I think that original steering box for the dumper we've just bought, I think it's repairable. At least it's free. It's not all sort of gnarled up. So we'll strip that out. I'll film that. We'll film stripping it out. But first things first. My dumper takes priority. Whether we use the Aston Martin box or we use the other one, I don't know. But whatever we choose, I'll film it and we'll get it done. If I've got to make a bracket up, it's very simple. There's, you know, bits to bolt onto and whatever. And all we've got to do is connect that steering arm on. That's all in place. So once we've done that, if we can get mine steering, we can then do a will it start. And that's what I want to do. And then once that's done, we'll do the other dumper, the one we just got. Sort out the steering on that one way or another. It's not a bad dumper actually. It's quite nice. And then yeah, I think that's going to have to go to the other side of the pond. Right, so there you go then, muckers. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of progress. Wasn't what I was expecting to do, if I'm honest. I didn't expect to buy yet another dumper. But there we are. If we can save 2, all the better. And please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up because it does make an enormous amount of difference to what we can do and the content that we can bring you. And it doesn't cost you a penny. Right, until the next one, muckers. Do well.